In this video, I'm going to show you how we helped Nicolas and his agency go from 10K per month all the way to over 100K per month in 1 year. And then also how we helped Nicolas achieve way more success. We worked together actually for many years and all the way helping him scale his agency to at its peak around even 8.5 million, 35 people. Now he has an 8-figure e-com brand and so many things this guy has achieved. So let me actually show you the full breakdown here. So here you can see Nicolas and I, where he got a nice award at one of our masterminds. He attended so many of them. I will show you more in a second. And Nicolas is the founder of Digital Kicks, a digital marketing agency out of Belgium. And when we first started working together, we first of all helped him go from 10K to over 100K per month. Back then, he had just 2 people. We helped him also all the way up to 10 people. And the result really for him was that he had way less stress and way more time. And all the way a few years later, after a few years, he hit this agency peak here in the best year, 8.5 million. 35 people, and you can see also what he said here. We even have two testimonials of his cut together. Here was the initial testimonial. You can see that. We will put that at the end of the video. The initial one was like where he hit like around over 100K. And then he has another testimonial that we cut together after more years of working together, where at the end, he has like already been scaling the agency and he was starting already to build his e-com brand. Okay. So let's look at the problems he faced initially when he came to us. Here you can see him as well. So many things that he faced with, he had, of course, very reactive and chaotic days because he had a lot of operations he had to help out with as well. Client urgencies, team needed something. And so each day started also flooded with messages, tired, and he had to be pulled into back-to-back client issues and had to work a lot. That way also, of course, delegating and processes were not always easy for him. And he had to be also heavily involved despite having a team. And the big problem for him then was he didn't really have time for deep work, working on the business strategy, and also other areas of his life were really falling short, making consistent time for exercise, resting, and also a time for the family, because he had back at the time, he had just a newborn and having time for that as well. So that way, the result was he felt drained, unfocused, and also not really that connected to the excitement he once had for the agency. So the problem was a lot of work, most days exhausted, and everything wasn't as dialed in as it should be. Okay, and so the solution, what we helped him with, as you can see here as well, is we first of all gave him a lot of clarity and a lot of structure, what to prioritize, how to simplify things, what should he ignore, and how to focus consistently on the highest impact actions. And then we also guided him and helped him reshape the operations so he can step by step lower his day-to-day load while still moving the agency forward. And to help him achieve that, we helped him build a structured workflow, predictable routines and execution, so he could reduce his overwhelm and create way more stability in his business and also in how he structured his days. And then also helped him make the right strategic decisions that supported both business growth and his time off, so that the business could grow, operations could get better, he could close more deals, but at the same time still have enough time also for his little newborn, his baby, and the family. And so this allowed him that he has time for all of this and could grow the business without sacrificing his health and everything along the way. And so here you can see some of the things. This one was really important for him, the game changer about structuring the day, structuring the time, the business properly, as well as how to structure the operations and the team and delegate better so he could get more out of working in the business and instead have more time working on the business so he could implement the right strategies for getting more sales and grow the agency that way, right? So it was a mix of improving the operations and also the right prioritization so you could implement the right strategies for growing the business as well, okay? And then as a result, over the years, in that first year especially, we helped him escape firefighting mode and had way more structure in his agency. The team became more independent. He had less stress levels because everything was running smoother. The agency scaled then over 100K per month. He regained energy, focus, and also had simply better prioritization. And he was able to still scale the agency and still have time for family and kids. And then now the agency, what's interesting to know is he's now not at all involved in the agency actually anymore. It's like a multi-7-figure agency, runs completely without him. He completely stepped out and delegated this from, like, you have to understand, from a 2-man show to all the way merging and becoming a bigger agency to having a lot of employees and running completely without him. And he is actually now scaling a supplement e-com brand to already 8 figures, and he's doing really successful in that. So pretty epic how he transitioned, made that exit. The agency is running completely without him. And here's are some of the wins. Big sales he had, big deals, also how he improved the operations with the team and more clients. And also he had way more time for himself as a result of all of it. And one thing I want to show you as well that helped him a lot, we made here a post about our events over the years. You can see him here as well. Here he is at one of our events, masterminds. And we made a post about this, and he also commented here, I have to admit these events were crazy, life-changing, which is pretty epic to see, because over the years, we worked together for so many years, and he's been with us for all these years, and really enjoyed these events. And it was really crazy and life-changing for him. And it's amazing to see the growth of the journey from 10K all the way to several million per year, and then now building an 8-figure brand. So, and all these things we put in place laid the foundations for him, and he did amazingly well with this. So if you also find yourself in a similar situation, that you want to grow your agency, but do so in a way that you're not like killing yourself along the way. You do want to work hard, but you also want to work on the right things where you do see the impact of it, right? And at the end of the day, build the agency in a way where you can also, like Nicolas, at the end of the day, step out of it eventually, either sell it or just step out of it, and then focus on other things long term down the line, right? Bigger ventures, doing other things as well. Then I think, we've seen this very similar here with Nicolas, supported him along the way. Then I think we should have a conversation. So check out the button or the link under this video and apply for a consultation with us, and we can analyze your situation and make a roadmap and a plan similar as we did with Nicolas and help you along the journey if it's a fit. All right. So fill out the form, and then looking forward to seeing you. Have a great week.
I managed to scale my agency from 2 people to 10 people now. We went from 10K revenue per month to about 100K of revenue per month. Hi, my name is Nicolas. I'm a digital agency owner from Belgium, and I have been working with Killian for about 1.5 years now. Before I started working with Killian, I worked really late hours, about 2 or 3 in the morning, then woke up between 7 and 8 in the morning because I have a little baby I need to take care of. I had problems with delegation. I had problems with structuring my agenda, doing deep focus work, things like that. So Killian and I started thinking about where do I want to go to in the next years, how to structure my days, how to achieve these goals that I have. And based from that, we started working out a plan, the things that I needed to change, and it helped me a lot. I go to bed between 10 and 11 in the evening now. I wake up between 5 and 6 in the morning, and I have a lot of productive deep work hours now. In terms of delegation, I managed to scale my agency from 2 people to 10 people now. We went from 10K revenue per month to about 100K of revenue per month, which is really a great improvement. And it gives me a lot of less stress than I had before. So I can definitely recommend the program of Killian. He is very knowledgeable. I really liked the one-on-one calls we had. If you are still thinking of joining the program, I would definitely recommend it. And maybe we see each other within the Slack group soon. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Nicolas from Belgium. I'm a digital agency owner. Our office is located in Bruges, and we have about 35 people in the agency right now. I wanted to shoot this quick video because I've been working with Killian for about 3 years right now. It's been really fun and amusing, and it was something I really needed because back then my baby was born. I worked really late nights. I woke up really early. I was doing the hustle, stuff like that. So I'm still working like crazy, but now I have proper structures. I work from 5 until 7 in the morning. I go to bed before 10:30 in the evening. I read more books. I take more time for myself, and it's been really fun and a pleasure so far working with the whole team of Killian. The people around me have been really inspiring as well. So I can definitely recommend you follow the program. Lots of great people, lots of great inspiring leaders as well, and everybody's doing crazy their best to help each other out. So if you're hesitating, you can get in touch with me or Killian. If there is something you need, you can always ask me, because it's been really interesting so far, and it would be great to have you as a part of it. Talk to you soon.